How you doing, YouTube? Stevie here. It is April 4th, about noontime, and I am doing some much needed woods therapy today. Working on trail camera batteries. I have, this is what I was doing last week when I did a video, I think. Oh, I did that the wrong way. But I didn't do them all. Because they were working. The other ones were working. But now I think I know. Well, no, this will be an interesting test, actually. They, those were, what the heck were those things? Let me look and see. I can tell you. Energizers. Yeah, energizers. That's what I put in there. I don't know if you can see. You can see that corn. Yeah, right there. Right there. You can see the corn. And there's a trail camera. I don't know if you can see it. The trail camera's on that tree right in there. I think, as you can see it right there. Yeah, I got 4 of them. I usually use Energizers from the Walmart. And I told you guys last week that it was $21. And a buddy of mine, Davey, he said, "Hey, I'll give you some of these batteries. These are Duracell. How many is in here, did he say? I forget how many he said was in here. 40? Yeah, 40. Double A 40. Yeah, you said right on the thing. But so these came from the Costco. You can't see it, but some of them, maybe you can see it. See how they're bad? Some of them started to leak on him. And they had a 10-year warranty, or they have a 10-year warranty, and he was going to take them back, but he said, "I'll just give them to you." And he said, "Throw away the ones that aren't, messy on the bottom, leaky on the bottom." And then he said, rather than drive all the way to Costco, but we're going to go to anyway tomorrow. I've never been to a Costco. Well, I take that back. I think I've been to one once, but I'm not a Costco member. But I think I might be tomorrow. I'll let you know on how the Costco run goes. If it rains. If it doesn't rain, I'm going to work in the yard. But I said, this is Friday. Anyway, back to the trail cameras. So I changed the 2 that wasn't working, but the other 2 were working still. And then, son of a gun, if it wasn't, I think Monday or Tuesday when I was out trucking, and I did that. What did I do that on Sunday? Yeah, I did those on Sunday. It was like Monday or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I can't remember. The other 2 quit working. So they all gave up about the same time. I said, gosh darn it, why didn't I just change them other batteries at the same time? Well, they're so expensive, you don't want to not get your life out of them. So now this will be a good test to see how the Duracells do. They got the Energizers got a week head start on them. So if they'd fall out less than a week difference from the Duracells, then we should be okay. Or we'll know that they hold a little more charge than the Duracells. I don't know how long Walmart keeps their batteries on the shelf before they put them out on the floor. I would think probably not very long. I don't know how long it is between when Energizer makes them and they get to the Walmart to get out on the floor. And I'll ask Davey how long he's had these. He got them for the case Kamala won and the world collapsed. Or she didn't win and the world collapsed. So we'll see how they work. But yeah, out in the woods today, working around the house, and it's going to rain this afternoon late. Boy, we've been in storm central here. Not as bad as you folks down south, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Evansville. You guys have been getting hammered worse than us. We did have a tornado come through a little ways south, not too bad, and then got a little bit worse over by Elkhart, Bourbon, that neck of the woods. It was a fair bit worse. And Davey, my buddy Davey, he went up to get his chainsaw fixed, looked at, and where he goes to, I'll have to get the name of that place. It's in Niles, Michigan, I think is where it's at. So they're a steel dealer. And he told me yesterday, he said, oh, they'll fix it while I wait. He had like 3 of them he needed them to look at real quick. And the one they fixed right away, the other 2 they wanted to keep. And he said, when are you going to get them back? And it was like 2 months out. He said, we got a barn full of saws to work on. All them trees blow down everywhere. Everybody's digging their saws out of the garage. And probably most of them just got bad gas or whatnot. But need a little touch-up, a little loving to make sure they're going to work okay. But yeah, what a deal. A couple months, he said, before he's going to get his saws back. Well, he only let him have one of them. He bought a new one a week ago, or a few days ago, and they showed him how to start it. And then they had so he got this one. I'll have to get the number off of it. It's a weird saw. You don't jerk it real hard like you do a normal saw. You know, when you pull it, you don't pull it real hard. He said if you do that, you break it. And you kind of pull it back, not really hard at all. And I don't know if there's like a spring-loaded recoil in there. And when it gets to that second notch, boom, 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 it goes like that. And I guess what we did wrong, he doesn't hear very good at all. He's a 77, and I don't hear much better. They said when that thing fires the first time, which it should fire on the first whack at it, then you take that choke and turn the choke off. Otherwise, you'll flood the crap out of it, which is exactly what we did. Flooded the you-know-what out of it. And so they was able to get it going up there. So he said, I'm just going to pull it twice, and if it doesn't start, I'm going to take that choke off and pull again. And he said then, because he said, I won't hear it fire. But that's why I'm going with the Costco tomorrow. He's a Costco shopper. So he's going to give me the lay of the land at Costco. But anyway, yeah, so I got closed out on the line, which it's kind of hazy, but we got them out anyway. I'm looking up there. I just looked over the top of you guys. There's a squirrel house I see back over there. I need to do a little inventory of where my squirrel houses are at. This is the time where they can't hide from you now, little rascals. Because it's almost, I seen 4 or 5 of them running around the yard when I came in yesterday. I had a little bit of tree damage. A couple tops blew out again, and or branches of the tops, and had one blow out on the road. I got to get it pulled up the house and get it taken care of. And one pine tree snapped in half and then broke the top out of its neighbor. So I got it in the driveway. I need to get it cleaned up. I don't think it's supposed to rain tonight, start about 5. So I don't know if it's going to rain tomorrow. And they said we're going to Costco in the morning if it does rain. But I was going to truck on Sunday, but now I don't think I will because it's not supposed to rain on Sunday. And to be honest with you, I had a miserable week at ARCA. I mean, it was about as bad as it could get. And it wasn't the dispatcher's fault. He watches these sometimes. So I want to be clear about that. It wasn't his fault. But the planners above him, it was very much their fault. And they did not want to work to try to solve the problem the easiest way possible. It's a whole deal. I don't know if I'll get into it or not because I just get mad all over again. Long story short, I got a skid of broken bottles in my yard because of a skid that had broken, and was completely unreasonable on how to get that problem solved. But that's here nor there. I said I'm not going to dwell on that too much because I just get mad about it all over again. But anyway, all righty, everybody. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. We're almost done here, and get outside this weekend if it's not raining like torrential rains at your house, and enjoy Mother Nature. So God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Hope everybody has a great weekend.